Welcome back everybody to the last game of the day in the Mars Dota2 League. I'm Gods, he's Spaceskip, and it's DK versus CIS. DK fighting for survival. Not something we thought we'd be saying at the beginning of today.
I don't think anyone expected DK to be second from the bottom right now. But they need this win, like you said, fighting for survival. CIS are eliminated, so basically CIS
some 3-2-2
partially have DK's life in their hands. We talked about it a little bit before the game, but I doubt it. I think for Black, it's always a matter of pride.
Yeah,
taking on DK.
Any chance to take down DK, who's like the quote-unquote best team in the world, his idol, he just wants to show off to Burning, I feel. Every time they play, I feel like Black wants to prove himself to Burning. He's like, I just have this image that he's in China, like, everything he does, it's to, like Black, Burning's like his dad.
Burning-sama, please notice me.
He's trying to get noticed, he's just trying to, like, get that, like, I'm proud of you, son. Like, you've done me good. Like, he's still seeking that approval from his father.
The Burning of the West. You've done it. You've claimed the throne. But I think DK, like, CIS actually have a pretty reasonable win rate against DK. I think they took like a 2-0 series in WPC or something like that.
And 1-0 in ECL. Like,
there you go.
Crazy.
They've got it figured out. All that study from Black is paying dividends.
I don't know, like, when the last time DK would have beaten CIS really is. Like, every matchup I can remember, it's like, yeah,
I'm sure we can find out here.
Actually,
I'll do some digging, but we should.
Okay. I think you get your past matchups there.
Okay, yeah. So the last time DK beat CIS was actually in Star Series. Yeah, all the way back in March.
Okay.
So
CIS won the last
CIS last 3 encounters. Well, last 2 encounters, last 3 games.
Okay.
They've won.
And that was 1 game in April, 1 in May.
Yes, ECL and WPC. I
mean, they only play each other like once a month, as how it works in China.
As is the standard for Chinese Dota.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that. Like, you can, it builds up the rivalries more when you don't play as frequently. If you're playing every other day, it's just like, oh, it's just another game. But this actually has more of a rivalry feel because they've only versed each other once a month, and suddenly, well, not so much rivalry, but like a CIS somehow always beating DK kind of thing. But we'll see if that's going to maintain true here. DK, if they win, they get the tiebreaker with IG, as said. If it's just a tiebreaker with IG, I believe DK will advance on head-to-head, but there's also potential for a 3-way tie. Vici Gaming are taking on LGD. If LGD win, they're 4-1, and Vici Gaming will join that 3-way tie. If Vici Gaming win, though, then they will be 2-way tied with LGD for second, which becomes Vici Gaming second on head-to-head, I believe. And then DK IG tied for 4th, which is DK advancing on head-to-head. I don't know for sure. I don't even know if head-to-head is happening or not, but I assume so. It's a LAN event. They don't have much time for all kinds of tiebreaker matches. And most events, apart from TI, use head-to-head. So
yeah,
I think it's a reasonable assumption. But 3-way ties, as said, I don't know if there's tiebreak matches that may be time rating or some other mechanic. But we're in our draft here. We can just focus on this game for now, because none of that even matters if DK lose this game, which is a possibility. Like, it's a smallish possibility, but definitely a possibility.
Yeah, I was about to say a pretty conservative draft from DK overall, but they're like, screw it.
Until
Pugna.
They've got their 3 cores done. Pugna, DK, Doomed. I mean, they run greedy jungles. We saw them do a jungle Darkseer. They did something else kind of greedy in some of their games. They had a Skyreth Lion game, which was kind of cool. But yeah, they're going to be picking up the Pugna. Pugna against Axe. I remember everyone was yelling about Pugna's the Axe count. I was like, wait, what? How? But you decrypt yourself, you don't take damage from the spins, but like, I mean, I don't consider that a counter. No, me neither.
Honestly, it is. Yeah. I don't know if that's.
10 seconds.
If that's
I was not on board with that being a counter, but everyone, well, not everyone. I think it was LD and someone else were like, yeah, Pugna's the Axe count. I'm like, I don't really see it.
CIS have been picking this Axe so much. I think we saw them pick it first phase the other day.
They first picked it.
Wow.
Their opening match of the tournament, they first picked against LGD.
That's
their
crazy.
First match of the tournament against LGD was like, let's just first pick Axe. We beat them with it before. Let's do it again.
Okay. Anything else interesting as far as this draft is concerned? DK banning out the Black Pudge. Something that we didn't point out. I think that's actually beaten them before.
That was ECL. That was the
ECL.
best one in ECL. Right before DK left the star ladder, it was like they got stomped by Black on Pudge.
Mad respect for Mushi.
Yeah.
Black actually has a very renowned Pudge. You talk to pro players.
His Pudge is incredible. Like it's absolutely crazy. Like I mean, it's kind of hard to say anyone's Pudge is as good as Dendy's, but like his Pudge is actually as good as Dendy's. I would say. Like I would say I've been as impressed by. The thing is, Dendy's done it in big LAN events and more important matches. But I would say Black as a whole has impressed me more with Pudge, just not in actual important matches, which is where Dendy gets the edge from me because he's done it in big matches. So I think Black's had more games where he's just gone bonkers on touch.
Witch Doctor.
It's the push. You get the max voodoo restoration and you push. Maybe.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah. I like this quite a bit from DK.
Not straight up max voodoo restoration, but a lot of Witch Doctors say screw Maledict.
I think prioritize it for sure. I saw one game the other day where the Witch Doctor completely skipped voodoo. I think he maybe went 1 point and he actually maxed Maledict. But the big difference maker that game was that he pretty much didn't have anybody to gank with, so they needed the extra damage to be able to actually secure kills. But I think in general, if you're going to be picking the Witch Doctor, you're picking him because he's just such a good pushing support with the voodoo. Also, pretty nice to have against, say, something like Wisp or Lone Druid, where you've got grouped up here.
This is like back to the CIS roots when they were upsetting teams in the, was it Fengyan or no? What was that tournament? The Roshan Studios one.
Was it one of the incarnations of Cena? Maybe?
Yeah, Cena Cup. That's Cena Cup Season 2. There was the Sniper plus Wraith King strat. This was before Wraith King was like a legit hero, before he was actually picked. CIS caused some upsets using this Sniper Wraith King, and they're gonna bring back the Sniper, the Inflamed Solar Mid Sniper, I believe it is. So
it's pretty good against DK, that's for sure.
It's decent. Shrapnel not bad against pushes, so we could see this work out all right for them. But I like it. It could completely flop on their head. And it's also the support Mirana. That's AO's support Mirana. I'm not a big fan of the support Mirana, but hey, this guy has won some games with it. So
yes. I mean, if you want to be picking the Mirana within your first two, you pretty much need to also be willing to play its support. I mean, that's a point that we've driven home quite a bit.
I think you have to be willing to play its support, but if you want to play its support, you need a Shadow Demon or a Bane. Like, you need a setup. You've got a Dazzle, and that's like, you've got nothing.
Yeah, it's just pretty unreliable.
I mean, with Clockwork, sure, but that's only when Clockwork's actually got levels and hits level 6 and is initiating in, so... I'm not convinced about the Mirana support with this draft, but he's going to be the initiator, which is... If you're relying on Mirana to initiate, you could be in some trouble if those arrows don't start landing.
Yeah, so ISIS being a little bit cheeky here, just going to come down with the early boots, just plop down a ward. Not really anything too surprising there. CIS not going to get eyes on that one, so... Should probably not be dewarded, but...
He's going to get a 1v1 matchup, it looks like. Oh, no, the dual lanes? CIS? What are they up to? Axe starting up top, but... Support Mirana down bottom?
Yeah, this is a little bit...
Are they going dual lanes? Like,
it looks like it might be.
Dazzle Axe off lane versus tri-lane is going to be potentially bad news, though. 3 range heroes with Chilling Touch, that's painful.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best. There is potential, however, for the dual lane to do quite well. A lot of it comes down to just how much chaos they can cause, basically. If they can get the side pull running, bouncing in and out, just make sure that DK are always just in the middle of not being able to collect their thoughts, then maybe the dual lane can go alright, but...
They've gone for the switcheroni.
The switcheroni?
Switcheroni, yep.
Okay, so this is going to be your offlane Clockwork and safe lane farming Axe, which I am personally a huge fan of. Axe gets his Blink Dagger, Axe goes and chops fools. Yep. That's your summary for safe lane Axe.
ISIS scouts it out. Doesn't care really. He's going to devour probably a big creep, and if he gets something nice, he could actually go into the jungle here. Demons is also going to be scouted out. The Invis Room pick up from ISIS. He's like, please, just don't.
Please don't block the camp.
Don't do it. Why? And he's done it. Does he get a Centaur? He gets a Centaur if he wants a Centaur, which is not the best level 1 creep, but hey, it's a lot of money. It's good XP as well. That gets him half a level. And Demon's not in range to leech that, so not bad, I think.
Yeah, definitely a pretty good start. Unfortunately, if he hangs too close to the creeps, the attack speed aura is going to keep it pushing in towards the Axe, but that's really not that's not a super relevant consideration as far as this lane is concerned.
You push out into the tower, then it pushes back towards you later on, but he's probably wants to maybe just go and contest this pull, leech some XP. Once he's level 2, he's so much safer with just even 1 point in Scorched Earth. June taking a lot of harass top lane. They've really come out just harassing hard. Lamb's got the double pull off, and that's something, you take that Centaur, suddenly that double pull is just a little Centaur Courser? I did not know that was called a Courser. And some of these neutral creeps have just like such hipster names.
Yeah, they've definitely mixed things around a little bit instead of one.
Your Satyr Tormentors, Satyr Mind Stealers, and Satyr Banishers. I guess those are more normal. But a Courser, what the hell is a Courser?
Yeah, this ward that was placed by ISIS earlier has actually done a really good job of just keeping tabs on what the Mirana's up to. Arrow's going to be lobbed, but Mushi just sidestepped it, so...
Even if he gets hit. I guess you can do a lot of damage with shrapnel because you're guaranteed him not walking out of it right away, but you hit that arrow, you're not getting a kill on the DK, who's already got a point in the Dragon Blood, so knowing that he's unlikely getting any stuns off unless there's ganks coming his way, picks up that early Dragon Blood point. Bottom lane, heavy aggression from Black. He's gone tower skipping. Meanwhile, top though, they're going for a kill on June, and the decrep into some body blocks and right-clicks with the Chilling Touch. They get first blood on June. Yeah, that's something which to me really stood out with the Chinese qualifiers. Is some of the offlane play from like CIS and even DT Club was very average. I was not impressed by in July or June as far as offlane play goes.
June actually had a really good game on Clockwork a little bit earlier today, but it wasn't enough to actually close it a win. But for me, it was just nice to see that his mid-game play is sometimes there, because I think he is the one player on CIS that I've criticized the most as far as individual play is concerned, and we'll see.
Well, Mushi, bottle crying, leaves one bottle charge in there to send it back, so it'll be a little bit faster for him, and they can even upgrade the Courier in about 5 seconds time. So
this mid lane matchup is so boring. It's like this is your Magnus versus DK, which we saw a million times back when.
Sniper versus it's pretty bad. Bottom lane, they went for a flank here with the Mirana, but they're not getting this kill. Nice. He's Scorch Earth on Claude. Wants to pop a Devour here. Also wants to defend this tower, but Black with his tower skipping with the counter helix, kind of making it hard to do so. And Ice is probably just going to accept defeat that he can't defend this and just try and leech as much XP as possible. He's now level 3.5, so he's off to a much better position here. At this point, tower gold is not the end of the world. Like you've given away a tower that's not too crucial. And Dazzle even gets the last hit, so it's not like you're giving to the axe to get a fast blink dagger.
Yeah, and if CIS don't take the time to properly reset the lane back, then this is actually going to be quite a bit of experience for Ice.
Black is trying to continue the tower skipping, but as soon as you get behind a tier 2 tower, any TP rotation, like you look at Dragon Knight just make his way from mid lane, if he finds a rune, it's just the end for you. So, we'll see. Clockwork is managing to get some okay XP at top lane. Not bad.
He's doing alright. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have a whole lot to do against the push from DK.
Radiant's top tower is under
this tier 1 tower already in jeopardy.
And speaking of the DK, if the DK rotates from mid lane, that's a very easy tower with that level 6 ulti. And that's often what you see some of these Chinese Dragon Knight players do, is hit level 6 and immediately rotate to the safe lane tower. If the safe lane tower isn't already down, it looks like Burning going to be able to just deal with that on his own without any Dragon Knight rotation. Arrow, Lamb, you better dodge that. That was really close to clipping him. That looked like one of those arrows which like clips you when it really shouldn't, but apparently avoided it. There's a glyph available. They probably want to glyph this blast. They'll do so. Next blast in 3 seconds here. Can they get the tower tonight with the siege creep hitting? Need another blast for this. Clockwork wants to go in. Burning can't get a raid for the blast though. May he get the tower tonight? Nope. Nicely played from Burning as well as CIS there. They got very close to getting that deny off.
Yeah, but they end up TPing in a bunch of heroes and not getting it, so a little bit unfortunate for them. Also, as you mentioned, the glyph ended up being used, so pretty hefty loss. Bottom lane was not reset either, so this is a lot of experience going the way of Ice. He's almost level 5, in fact. So this is a little bit sloppy from CIS.
Clockwork similar position though, and I'm okay with the glyph being used because like that's what your glyph's there for.
June. Earn before boots. I guess he's only 50 gold away, so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Possible. Yeah. Just.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, there's just so much tower push potential here for both sides. Max Shrapnel, Pugna. Yeah, and this game is just so fast paced. We're not even 7 minutes in, but tower's already taking pretty substantial damage. Lots of heroes rotating around the map. good levels everywhere, just because, as we mentioned, those tier 1 towers went down pretty quickly. So, yeah, looking pretty action-packed. Gods, please. What happened?
I don't know. I just looked over at chat and I see people freaking out. Apparently my mic just stopped working completely.
Uh-huh.
We'll see if I can get some fixes.
Okay.
Just keep.
So yeah, I'll just keep at it. So right now DK leading 2-0. They're up by about 1k gold. They're up by about 1.5k experience.
Yeah.
Things looking pretty good. June gonna get some more experience up on top lane, getting pretty close to his level 6, just about to reach level 5 right now. And Mushi gonna cop a little bit more harassment. Meanwhile, Blink Dagger is complete for Black, so he jumps in down on bottom lane. ISS is in some trouble. That sets up for the arrows, straight into the chop. Black picks up that kill.
Alright, I believe I'm fixed. Test 1, 2. Yeah, my mic bar is moving. Okay, I just...
Nice.
Quick turn off, turn back on strat works wonders. General. That's the extent of my. If I
general tech support.
If I needed any tech support beyond turning off and on, I was screwed because I don't know anything else. Well, in this case, it was unplug the mic cable, plug it back in. But
okay. So
otherwise, I panic and call for LD and say, "Dad, I need some help."
Okay. So what have we got? ISS going for a Midas, so not necessarily the all-in from DK here. A little bit more late game assurance, but meanwhile Black just Rambo in mid lane.
Cast.
Oh, the cast! It goes in fog now.
Oh my God! It's still bouncing. That level 3 cast. Black is just gonna get demolished here. Oh my God! That cast.
New cast too good. Strong. New cast.
Much
too strong. Oh,
and with this, they just transition to this tier 1 tower push. Maybe it's a bit tricky against the shrapnel, but.
They've got mech complete. They've got mech complete, and they've got this dragon form up for a while. This is already looking pretty dangerous. There is a assassinate coming in for burning, but
yeah, they're throwing an ice blast mid. No, they actually threw that bottom lane. I thought they were going to keep throwing that further, but yeah, they'll get this tower. There's this is where I guess maybe you do question the glyph use at top lane, but I think defending this would be tricky regardless. Black shows up with a blink dagger. He wants burning. Where's that dragon tail? Mushi was really slow on that dragon tail. Double chop. Black ain't done. He wants 3. He's got another chop in a second here. The arrow not going to land here. The 3rd chop is coming soon. Black says, "Thank you very much. Good day, sir."
Dunked.
That all started with Mushi just not. He could have reacted and dragon tailed Black, prevented the first dunk, and if you prevent that first dunk, there's 0 dunks. Like that. I think you can pin that a little on Mushi.
Yeah. So I feel like ISS is a little bit just out of step with this game right now.
Oh, man. Black, that was ambitious. MMY? Oh, no, he doesn't get hit by the arrow. Hits a creep.
The cast.
And the Doom right-click damage. It's so strong. It's so strong. They want June as well. He's got 1 earn charge, but that's not going to matter. He's got full HP. Oh, caps the Doom in the cogs with him. Doom may get hit by this. Nope, he walks out without getting hit by it, but he's on his own here. 1 more chilling touch right-click, and Blockwork will be on his merry way. He earns himself back up. In fact,
is under attack.
That's only level 1 chilling touch, but boy, is it doing a lot of damage. I really like the max ice vortex build. It's something I think that's really strong.
Yeah, especially when you've got a Pugna. Like, just if somebody is standing in an ice vortex when they get nether blasted, especially at these early levels, that's just disgusting amounts.
30% increase in your magic damage. So it basically means spells do full damage. Is that?
I think it works up to being you still have a small amount of resist. Okay. I would have to check. Honestly, yeah. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Yeah. Clockwork thinking about a hook, but with DK ultimate already up, maybe not the best. Actually, they've got the black blink dagger. He picks up an ogre club as BKB or Ags Rush, maybe BKB. I don't know.
Yeah, I think BKB is pretty good here.
Well, DK going for the re-goose. They want to go back in. They've smoked up. They're going to fight. Oh, run into Black. Not the best target, though, because he's got a blink dagger, so he'll scout this out. Clockwork, Rocket Flare. No hookshot coming in just yet. The Sentry being deployed as well, and Lamb positioned on the other side of the trees. Black's the one scanning this out, and he's just so hard to initiate on. You can't get close enough for a Dragon Tail, and he's going on you. Lamb is done for. Or is he? They get the Pugna Ward on the low ground here. Just level 2 on that. There is a mech available. Black's got to hit this chop, but maybe not going to get a chance to do so. Lamb gets low once again. There's your first chop. Is there a second coming soon? Doesn't look like it just yet. As CIS on full retreat mode. Ice has Doom up once again. Ern's going to heal up Black. So with that, I think DK may reconsider continuing this this fight.
Yeah, Mushi is a little bit low on mana. They did invest another ward in No dragon form for about 30 seconds, so looks like CIS just gonna hold that one, and actually maybe not. They TP'd heroes away, and they showed them in lane.
Yeah. Oh god, AO gets blown up
by AO.
That was ugly. I mean DK just got to keep on going for this 5-man all day long. They've got the mech, they've got an ice. Well, he's going to minus, but that's just going to allow him to power level. And the levels on Doom actually help a lot. You get that max Scorch Earth, you become a lot tankier and just a lot harder to fight. And Black's trying to fight, but DK pretty nicely positioned. Impossible to get more than a 1-hero call right now. And Ice, Scorch Earth is going to cancel the Black Blink Dagger here, and that means Demons is completely isolated. Arrow going to go through, hits Ice here. No mech to heal him up. He pops a magic wand. He needs to go through. He gets chopped. Almost managed to get by there. Burning kind of opened the way with that blast, killing off the Dazzle. And Burning now on the run. Gets called up. Burning going to go down. Doesn't even need the chop. Just dies to the creep wave. And this is CIS. They're fighting fire with fire right now. MMY maybe next. The cast. So pesky. Black blink up in 2 seconds. He's going to blink into a chop here. Mushi could have been called there. Could have almost gone for an extra kill, but I think Black just happy to... He was a bit excited after getting that 1 kill that he didn't think about going for a second.
Yeah, but Black's not a greedy person. He got the 1 kill.
Yeah. This is dead even on gold XP.
Oh, Black still going. He's still finding kills.
Arrow. Chop. Okay.
The Black Axe.
Giving us some chop
doing
suey
work
today. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, with this CIS, they follow this up with push. Max Shrapnel, awesome for pushing. You've got Treads, Aquila, Drums to follow. That's the thing with Sniper. The way CIS is playing is not as a carry in any means. Like kind of a semi-carry utility Sniper more than anything. He's great at pushing, decent at holding and just holding team fights in general. Axe has actually gone behind the creep wave here. MMY gets hit by an arrow into a chop again. Black just doing some serious work here. Ice Blast is going to hit 3, and with that CIS may need to back off here. And they want this tower. Shrapnel doing a bit of damage, but probably realize this is not in their best interest. DK just playing sloppy, it feels like. I don't know.
Yeah, this is not the most tightly executed push strat from them. I think they've still got really good late game to fall back on, obviously between the Dragon Knight and the Doom, so I don't think they're too worried about the pace of things right now, but the Axe is getting pretty scary, and CIS have shown that they can force things at this point.
DK, well, CIS say, we're not done. Let's get this Axe back in business. DK, meanwhile, saying, hey, look, we're just going to keep sieging this bottom tier 1 tower. There's no glyph up, and they feel confident enough they can keep going for this, but I think they saw Inflame TP top, and that means they can have the rest of the team near this mid lane, but no Inflame means no Shrapnel to deal with. Black is going to get spotted soon in the mid lane, and Dragon Knight...
Blink Dagger.
I mean, you saw like last fight, he ran into Black and couldn't initiate because of the blink on the Axe, so if he can get a blink stun onto the Axe, set that up like an AA Cold Feet / Ice Blast and just blow up the Axe to start off the fight, it's fantastic, because they've got no initiation. That's really the problem with this DK lineup right now. They can't kill the Axe because they're always getting initiated on rather than vice versa, but this blink on DK gives them that initiation, which could work out in their favor.
Yeah, it means they can find the Sniper or the Dazzle in the back lines as well. And
that's true.
Actually, just smokes out from both teams, so this is a pretty awkward engagement. Both teams on not their side of the river for now, but...
Yep.
Oh man, oh, it's just an illusion!
Please. Please. Burning, why?
Burning, why?
Please.
I guess Smoke was just about to get dispelled anyway, so...
So CIS, looks like, look at this top tier 1 tower. DK, just not in position to TP contest this. Like, unless they TP like 2-3 heroes to the tier 2 now and then TP to the tier 1 at the last minute, this is not going to work. They'll see all these heroes up here, and this is not being defended. If they think CIS may go for the tier 2, maybe they start TPing and getting ready to defend now, but...
Ice Blast.
Yeah, I think DK just going to go for the trade here. They push very fast with the DK ulti form and the Pugna Blast.
Dire's top tower is
TP's coming back from CIS, so CIS want to defend this tier 2 bottom, it looks like. As Tira's going to start TPing the tier 3s. That's your Dazzle. And more. Doom on the front line. Sees the Clockwork here. Clockwork just going to get out of there. Didn't really feel too happy about his position. Where is your Axe? He's got no TP. Please, Black.
Black, why?
I think it's coming on the courier, but...
Invisibility.
TP, which would be a good thing, except he's got no TP. DK don't know, it seems, because DK are backing off. They're scared. This Axe Blink is bad news for him. And actually, scarier than that is he's invis right now. So he's going to get a probably a pretty damn good initiation if DK hang around.
Yeah, DK do manage to get some pretty good damage down on the tier 2 after all is said and done. So Things looking alright for them. Mushi just gonna go and grab some farm, but because they know Mushi's on the top side of the map, Black has no fear.
Yeah.
Moving in
He's
down on
got the
bottom
double
lane.
invis going on.
Yeah, just needs his team to make their way up here, but looks like nope. DK too savvy, too aware of the fact that everybody on CIS was actually just running straight towards the tier 2 bottom lane. So
DK going for mass blinks as well with the ice blink. What do you think about like getting these blinks before BKBs? Not just the DK, but also Doom.
Well, if they coordinate the blinks and they jump in and they get the initiation, then that's obviously great. But it means that they need to play things maybe even a little bit more cautiously as far as where they go and just making sure that they're always the one in a position to be initiating, because CIS can counter-initiate reasonably well, especially if the Clockwork has pretty good positioning or jams a pretty good hookshot.
I can hear me or not, but I don't think they can.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back
I'm in.
That's good news.
Somebody got denied.
Oh.
Okay, so
Catastrophic. We're back
AO
in.
denied demons.
Alright, we're good. Hello, guys.
Welcome back.
Wunderbar.
This BTS internet.
It's sketch, man. Verizon. The worst.
Calling them out.
Yeah. Please, Verizon. Fix
BTS internet.
So, we seem to be back. Hello, this is BTS.
Boom, there it goes.
And, CIS versus DK. Best of one. To decide, let me try let me refresh and make
So who won that fight? Well, CIS are on the front foot, so I guess things must have gone reasonably for them. Last thing we saw was smoke from DK heading straight in, and Mushi jumps in aggressively.
It's got the sun in flame here. They need to get a Doom on the Dazzle or something if they want to try and get some kills here. Dazzle's still well positioned. Have they got detection right now?
They don't have a Doom. That's the other problem.
Don't have a Doom. Yeah, I guess that's where the deny came in when we were disconnected.
And CIS, there it is.
Oh yeah, they would. Oh, Black's in blink range. Mushi, get out of there! Too slow on the. He gets the sun though. He doesn't get the blink off. Black is actually in trouble. He's gonna get cast by the creep, the Death Ward as well. Oh, no time to react here. Mushi's now being chased down there. There's gonna be a Clockwork hookshot, and that's DK. They say, look, let's not chase. Let's save this MMY Witch Doctor. Now, actually, stand on to A on the Mirana.
No axe, no fight. No
yeah,
axe, no
Doom
fight.
back up, but he's got no mana. Wand and Doom. Wand, Doom, Wand. Doom. He's Scorched Earth. AO has not got. Okay, he hasn't got leap. He's going to find a haste rune. Oh, Mushi shows up with a blink. Dragon Tail. AO going to get graved up, but he's going to die to the Ice Blast. No way up for you, sir. He's going to go back in, throws an arrow, goes for some last right clicks, and now Burning Axe getting very low to this sniper. This sniper doing some work. He gets saved by the Decrypt though, and in flame. Cask onto the high ground. This is going to bounce, bounce, bounce. Look at the Cask go right now. It's just bouncing back and forth. But Lamb, what are you thinking? He's gone high ground. He's gone running into the Lamb, the Clockwork as well.
The gem.
Dazzle. Oh, he needs it. He needs rescue gem. Demons goes for it here. He may pay for this with his life here. We'll see June get chased down by Burning. Earns himself up. What's going on with the Dazzle here? Black's shown back up. He's respawned. He's going to get the first chop, possibly of many. Mushi blinks his way to freedom as June now still very, very low. Burning, you got to get out of here. Hook shots up in 3. You're done for Burning. 1. No line for a hook. There we go. Yes, he nails it. Burning's going down. Cogs will push him into the axe chop. You betcha.
Exactly.
So Black messed up a little bit on that initiation by either not calling immediately or not BKBing, but
that was
things still end up all right as DK just chase haphazardly up the hill.
Lamb just went like full YOLO up the cliff when no one was like with him. He's like, guys, we just hit the cask of a lifetime. I can kind of feel for the guy. Like if I'm playing a pub game and I see that cask going off, I'm like, I'm going for high ground.
Kill him!
I don't care if I'm an AA with no mana or like a Crystal Maiden with 0 mana to use my ultimate. Like, I would go up there just to get those right clicks off because I'm like, yeah, best cask ever. And the team bay, I think DK should have followed him up. They were all a bit low on mana and spells, but it looked like you get a cast like that. Like, you want to go. You just want to go and everything.
Yeah. They did end up losing their gem as well, so that's actually over on Demons right now. And I don't know, DK, this is not looking that convincing. They do have the Midas on Ice, and they are going to have some BKBs soonish. So the fact that the sniper is not exactly huge is going to start to become a little bit relevant as the axe does taper off a bit. But yeah, I think Black still has a little bit of life left in him as far as this game is concerned. And Aghanim Scepter next on the agenda. Point boost already picked up.
Man, I love it. Black is just, yeah, he's big at this point. He's the highest level in the game by a good margin. CIS do have to worry. Their lineup does kind of fall off later this goes. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there like, oh, sniper best late game, but this is not like a farmed or even a carry sniper.
He's gonna get blinked on.
This is not a good game to be a sniper. He's also not really playing as if he's their hard carry, and like he's going for more early to mid game items. So this is to me like Doom, Dragon Knight are going to be your kind of scary late gamers. They're going to have BKBs. They've got blink initiators to just deal with the sniper. I'm not sure how much Sniper's going to do unless this game goes like ultra late. Then in theory, Sniper can do some work if he gets the farm. SSI still chilling in the trees. That shrapnel not going to scat him out though. Axe, who's he go for this? Who's going to find Ice? Blink, Ice, blink. Oh, he gets hit! The insta right click from Inflame. Ice is done for. You chop this? You definitely chop this.
You chop it. You chop it every day of the week.
I chop, you chop, we all chop. Axe is like the only hero you have, like, you kill steal every kill you can. It's like, it's a morale boost for your team.
I'm really happy because well, I guess this is not relevant. Never mind. I was about to talk predictions, but I keep thinking like, oh, this is not TI. I have to keep reminding myself like, I think I predicted Axe as like the highest kills in a single game. Oh wow. So I'm hopeful.
In a single game, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get Dread playing some Axe for Relax, and you're good.
Relax. Yeah.
They love their Axe. They've had games where Dread goes like 20+ kills on Axe. They've also had games where he goes 0 and 20 on Axe, but
you know.
Get
good with the bad.
Yeah, exactly. Dread takes it. He's a pretty chilled out guy, so he's happy with a bit of both.
Okay, so DK just kind of falling back on the classic DK split push, make space, everybody gets items. See how badly teams deal with split push, which
you pick Pugna,
in general is pretty bad.
You pick Pugna Dragon Knight and you haven't taken a tier 2 tower at 25 minutes. That's always going to suggest the game is not going well. Their lineup was designed to push down outer towers and push down outer towers fast. Hasn't really happened. Pew pew. Pugna gets found in the mid lane by an assassinate, but yeah, DK have just got to transition to late game. This is where you think Dragon Knight and Doom get your BKBs, get your Shivers, your Assault Caresses, whatever it may be. Maybe even a Shadowblade DK wouldn't be too bad. There is a gem up, but I still like the Shadowblade a bit. They want to fight though. I think
they just got the 2 BKBs, so I think this is pretty reasonable.
I actually really like DK's team fight. Like especially if you take Black out of the fight. If he's not, the problem is as soon as he gets that first chop, he's going to get a whole lot more to follow. But if you can get a Doom on someone and make sure you focus down the Dazzle stuff of fight, and they're on the low ground, they get revealed. Both teams smoke. CIS go for a smoke on their own. They see DK, they know exactly where that blink BKB from the Doom. Meanwhile, the Axe went into 3-4 heroes. Black's on an island right now. He hasn't got any backup. There could be a Doom onto him shortly, but he's now gone invis. Dire Courier, careful with your Courier. What
an awkward engagement.
Yeah. CIS smoke from the... I mean, even if they didn't smoke, they would scout DK out from the high ground. So that was really fortunate positioning from CIS. Kind of unfortunate they went for the smoke there, but...
Yeah. Ice went for the blink right in the middle of CIS. Black went for the blink right into the middle of DK. Everybody scattered. Nobody won. Hook shot in.
MMY. He gets 4-stuffed out. Nicely played there by Bernie. Now the Doom onto Black with an Ice Blast. He's going to be dead. He's taking out the fight. Aghanim set to BKB. Those items do not matter. That Grave will not save you from the Ice Blast. Demons may be the next hero to go down if he's not careful. Ice is going to find him. The Sniper picked up one here. Demons on the run. Ice is too slow to chase, and it's in flame on that Sniper with the Sanjan Yashi. He's fleeing for dear life. Mushi has a blink dagger. He's going to get 4-stuffed instead. Breath of Fire, Dragon Tail, anything. Going for right clicks. He's getting slowed by the shrapnel. Can he actually get this off? He needs a blink into a Breathe Fire. In flame, cancelling it. He's kiting him. What a player. Mushi needs the Breathe Fire. Is he going to go for it? He's going to blink in 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Morana, the backing gets a kill on the Doom, and there, finally, your Breathe Fire. In flame could only kite for so long, and now burning. Going to work here on the Clockwork. The Dragon Tail shows up here, and this could be the death of the Clockwork here. Grave up in 3 seconds. The arrow going to hit Mushi as he gets pushed into it by the Cogs. But it's a 3-for-1 trade. Only the Doom's taking a fall here. Ice Blast. Everyone's still nice and healthy, but this is just your 2 CIS supports alive. So horrible fight for them. They lose all 3 of their core heroes.
Yeah, DK just found the Doom on Black, and unfortunately he just had to spend the whole fight on the sidelines just watching. So pretty unfortunate for them. And
that was a sight to watch. That Sniper though, kiting. I wish he just had.
Was great.
I wish the map was just endless, so he could just kite him for days. Like keep running away. You're out of range of the Breathe Fire, and you're not letting him blink by just kiting and kiting. So,
yeah, he would have had a shrapnel after a little while as well. So
yeah,
maybe get some lucky SNY procs, just kite for days.
He could get that kill eventually if Mushi's not careful. Look, if Mushi didn't have some backup and there was more space to run further right, unfortunately he ran into some trees, so that was unfortunate. But hey, I think DK is still in a reasonable position here, just because Axe is all your farms on Axe, and Axe is not really your late game hero. Sniper Sanjin Yasha, it's not bad, but if Sniper can get another big item really soon, I think CIS may be in a like 50-50 position.
I'm not a big fan of the SNY, honestly, just because I feel that if he gets locked down, like if the first stun lands, then I don't know if the extra survivability necessarily does that much for him. There is the argument to be made, of course, that if he gets jumped and he survives a little while, then there can always be a grave, and there can always be a little bit of bailout. But it does mean that if the Axe just gets doomed at the start of every fight, the Sniper's damage output, at least for now, is a little bit underwhelming. So.
An annoying Axe illusion. Axe is the best kind of illusions.
And they're so tanky now as well.
Jeez. That's painful to deal with. So, Black, Axe, BKB, Blink, I mean, the item progression pretty much ends here. Like, beyond this, maybe he gets a Shiva's Guard or something, but, like, he's as fight-ready as he'll ever be. It's kind of the rest of your team who you'd love to see some more items up. Clockwork's going for Mech as well as Pipe. I think he really needed a 4-staff this game. I think not going 4-staff could kind of hurt him. Like, the Pipe it's going to help a little bit, but they've got one 4-staff on Dazzle right now. That's their main 4-staff. And Mirana, Rod of Atos. What an item.
Easy arrows.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. Like 4-staff is just such, 4-staff is like a poor man's Rod of Atos that is better than Rod of Atos. So I find it so hard to get excited about Rod of Atos unless you're like you've got your 4-staffs, your blinks, and it's like a luxury item, and you're using it like just to break Lincolns. I don't know.
Yeah,
beyond Lincoln's breaking, I don't know how useful the item is.
Yeah, I'm not sure necessarily what it does for them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We'll see. It could just be casual VIP booster maybe, into something else. Could go for the Yule, take advantage of that new the new anti blink dagger tech. But I mean, there are double BKBs on both of the blinking heroes. And Inflame.
He gets 4-staff out. The hookshot going to completely miss the Ice Blast. Also not the best here, just clips the Sniper. Sniper
no sniping?
Yeah, Sniper no sniping. As CIS, they back off, they force a DK ultimate, but DK is still ready to fight this one if CIS keep on sieging, and with the shrapnel it seems they do want to do so. What's the Z-plan burning?
So when everybody is blinking at you, what's the answer? The answer is blink away. Apparently,
okay.
in the book of Inflame.
I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Again, it's like with a Sanjin Yasuo, he's doing so low damage. I wish he'd gone like a Maelstrom blink. Or like Mjolnir blink is like I think a really solid build.
Yeah, he just needs the raw right click and then blink into trees. Nobody can touch you.
And DK say we're giving this up. They want to defend on the high ground. Mushi's farming mid. It seems with the fact he's just trying to desperately get whatever farm he can now. I think he's going to try get that Shadow Blade because he wouldn't be like farming so greedily if he was like just trying to get an Assault Crest because he's so far away. So.
I think he's just trying to get the lanes out as far as he possibly can so that CIS can't exploit the fact that he just pretty much wasted BKB and ultimate. So I think that's the big thing for Mushi right now. They don't want to take a fight while those are down, so he's just taking advantage of the farming space right now. But I think Shadow Blade could still be a pretty good pickup here for Mushi as well.
Yeah, well, IG, they're watching on, hoping for a DK loss here. A DK victory could spell them being knocked out of the tournament, depending on that Vici Gaming LGD result. And that's being standard CIS in the driver's split right now.
Dire's top tower.
What's the plan from here? Shrapnel sieging of the tower. Blink out from he's getting scared. He's like, okay, I right click tower once, let me blink out. I'm scared.
Yeah, Rod of Atos complete, pipe complete. So
all right.
CIS is it? I guess it's siege time. Just shrapnel siege.
Or is just searching around, find the creep, and yeah, just keep on shrapneling that tower. It's taken 15 damage, another 15, another 15, and on and on. I mean, DK at some point are going to have to engage if they're going to keep getting chipped away. They are farming decently while all this is going on, so working a bit over halfway to an Ag Scepter on your AA, and importantly, A8 now level 11. He's just managed to reach that. And they see Sniper bottom, so they say, look, move out, let's try to find some pickoffs. It's unlikely you find any, like CIS, they're not going to show a TP bottom and then not have fully blacked off, but Doom is kind of searching around here, hitting level 14 soon himself.
Okay, so it looks like Mushi is going to be going for an AC. Burning is working on a Hex.
Shivers for your Doom.
Yeah, and probably Shivas for Ice.
Okay. Well, Sniper's still bottom lane, but CIS, despite that, want to play aggressive here. June's got a haster in, and he's considering hook shots. Mushi's nearby. He's got a BKB, which he can pop should he get hooked, although Black also nearby. They hook into Mushi. Blink Call needs to be there soon. Mushi does get his BKB off. The Centaur Stun helping out as well. Black as well as June getting hit by that. There's your Ice Blast up as well, but Black still full HP with a BKB of his own. Gets doomed up now. The chase is on with the Scorched Earth. There's a BKB available on Doom should he need it, which he might soon if an arrow turns around. There's your Rod of Atos onto the Doom. Slows him down. Black getting low level. Death gets him even lower. The Grave comes out of that as well. This Doom getting close to wearing off. Mushi wants to commit to this kill. They'll bring down Black here. Gets denied by the Mirana. Ayo with a big play there. He's going to pay for it with his life, though. Onto the high ground is your Dazzle who wants to just TP out. He's got the gem, so make sure you keep that one alive. But CIS lose 2, 1 denied there, but at this stage, it's like the deny's not bad, but it's like kind of like denying a tower. End of the day, the tower's still dead.
They went for that pick-off while the Sniper was still bot.
Yeah.
I mean, he TP'd in and tried to get to the fight as quickly as he could, but I guess we'll call it a little bit of a gamble for CIS to look for that pick-off. The clutch Centaur hoof stomp was definitely a factor, but also just Mushi is such a hard hero to kill. He's got...
If they get the call before the BKB, maybe, but he's got so much armor, like, you're not doing any damage from your counter Helix, and I think CIS get cocky because they've got this Observer on the cliff, so they're like, oh look, we see everything, we'll see anyone coming in, they see he's alone, like, there's no one that close proximity, but Ice Blast, Blink Doom gets him, Blink Doom gets there so fast with that Blink Dagger, so it really wasn't as good of initiation as CIS maybe thought it was.
Again, Ice, he's got that speed creep, so help is never too far away.
That's true. I like it. This is a game where mobility seems pretty important, but right now, DK just happy to sit back. Neither team have even thought about Roshan, and well, with good reason. Which team's lineup actually can kill Roshan, which is, to me, looks like neither right now.
Yeah, neither all that well. Honestly.
Both teams would be like some of the slowest Roshan lineups possible. No good minus armor, no good physical damage output. Nothing. I mean, DK probably is slightly better. They could just chilling touch everyone, use the DK stun when needed, have Doom tank, but neither team that good at Roche at all. Like 5-second arrows from Mirana can maybe help that team, but it's tough. So CIS, I think recognize the fact that their late game is not the best. Sniper is the one getting all the farm priority now, which is the only way they can transition late game. Axe Cleaver is pretty cool. This Mountain Splitter. It's one of the coolest uncommon items in the game, I gotta say.
There's so many ridiculous axes. Like,
okay,
I feel like every biggest axe is an excuse for somebody to make an even bigger axe. Because they're like, oh, it's only a tiny bit bigger than the current biggest. Like, that's fine, right? Yeah. And so we've got the
pissing contest.
Yeah, we've got this escalating arms race of axes.
Okay.
But yeah, this one's pretty cool.
Something I found really interesting was after the game they won against LG in the finals with Axe, the price of that weapon went from 8 cents to 12 cents on the market, apparently.
There you go.
So,
I hope Black stocked up. I hope he stocked up.
Competitive matches influencing item trading prices and popularity. So everyone saw Black owning with this and like, I gotta get that Axe. And it's like publicity. You see it and you think, man, the axe is cool. Like we're talking about it now. Now there's probably viewers out there who are like, I want that axe. How much is it? And then people start supply demand. Like this is some basic freaking economics, guys. We're giving you a.
Oh, Inflame! What have you done?
No, he gets forced up into the tower into an ice blast. Inflame. Life Drain is almost going to finish him off. Moosey's chasing as well as Ice says, both with BKBs. The Grave is there, but it may be too late. The Ice Blast, will it finish him off? No, the Grave lasts just long enough. Oh boy, by the skin of his teeth, he stays alive. But it's Demons now in the high ground with a gem. Dazzle goes down. Dazzle goes down, boys. Gem.
How is the gem in
still
there?
In the trees. Courier's coming out to fetch it.
Did he put it in there? I guess he did.
No, I think he either died or put it there. The Courier's going to scout. They know that Dazzle. Oh, Mirana's trying to leap through and.
This is not a good play from AO.
No, this is not a high percentage play.
Okay.
This is like
gem secured.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to do.
Oh, Shiva's secured as well for Ice. So
DK just getting farmed, while CIS I feel less the case for them.
Yeah, that was pretty risky from Inflame. Honestly.
This sniper better be careful. There's an AA who's probably gonna throw an ice blast directly at your fountain in just a second. Yeah, you betcha. Wait, where is it gone? Did he not throw it? No, I guess he missed. He threw and missed.
Okay. There you go.
Like, I'm sure Inflame was aware and was like watching minimap because you can see it kind of flying across the minimap, and then
yeah,
with a
you
blink
can see
dagger,
the little red dot.
Yeah, with a blink dagger, it should be easy enough to dodge it. But yeah, you never know. One small slip up and suddenly you dead.
And Ag's completed now.
That's actually scary.
So no shenanigans about graving somebody and saving them now.
It lasts so long. The grave is like situationally good against Ice Blast if you can use it like with less than 5 seconds less on the shadow, but with the Ag Scepter upgrade, that would have been a dead sniper last fight. This is a, I think, important game to get this Ag Scepter, because DK are somewhat lacking the damage output, and this Ice Blast upgrade will just help him out a bit there.
Yeah, and Black actually just has a plate mail picked up right now. I wonder if he's considered, like, maybe either going for a Lincoln Sphere, so he can just BKB Lincolns and not get doomed, or if he's also considered just saving for, like, BOT buyback. You force a fight, you get doomed, and then you just buy BOTs and get straight back to the fight, because unless he somehow evades the doom, I don't know what they can do here.
I'm not sure what items can actually help him out that much. Like, Shiver's Guard is probably the best item you can spend like a decent chunk of money on. I mean, you mentioned Lincoln Sphere, I think also quite nice, but it's like all these items are just having diminishing returns. Axe is strong just because of like the blink more than anything. Oh, he's not going to reveal the smoke. MMY gets... Oh man, he was so close to revealing those smokes, and now they're going to catch out. Inflame to start things off. This is a sniper. Hookshot goes in. Actually stuns Burning, but it goes through onto Ice Ice Ice. Ice 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 may just want to doom the clockwork here. Nope, he's going to get the kill with regardless. Deathward is there. No, actually struggling to get this. Will use a doom in the end. Meanwhile, in the side fight here, Inflame on the run, but this Grave not going to help him out. There's also a offensive Urn Charge being used. He'll die to the Breath Fire. Clockwork still alive to the doom. How did that Clockwork survive that in the end? Demon's now going to get stunned up. He has not got a Grave for himself. Does get a full stuff out. He's going for a TP. This is going to be close. Just gets the last right click off. Dude, that Clockwork got doomed and lived. Like, he was doomed on like 250 HP, but the mech plus pipe, I guess enough to save his life.
What happened to Black? He didn't get doomed.
Yeah,
he didn't do anything.
He was in an awkward... He was at this small camp, and the fight like broke off like in this big area here, and he was like just in a weird place to come and help out.
I guess he realized that the sniper had gotten jumped, so
yeah,
it wasn't necessarily all that amazing for him to go headlong into the fight.
Clockwork missed the hookshot on Pug. He was really... I think he was aiming for Pugner, because he missed the Pugner and then went through and caught out the Doom, who's like, I'm a Doom, I'm kind of tanky, I've got a BKB if I really need it. It was really... If he hits Burning, who's got 1100 HP and a Hex, you take him out of the fight. I mean, maybe he gets a Hex. You probably don't insta-kill him,
Black.
You don't want Black, please. Gonna pop a BKB here. Call goes up as well. He wants Burning. He'll get him with the Ag Scepter. That's where you go on Burning. He's got 1100 HP. You've only got to do, like, a tiny amount of damage. That's 625 kill threshold. Now the hookshot into the high ground catches out 2 in the cogs. Black's got a blink call in 2 seconds. Go for it, Black. He actually goes for the backline tier. He wants MMY. Not sure why he went for MMY. He could have got the 2 heroes in the cogs there. Mushi's low, but not low enough for the ulti. Now Ice 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 is going to go blinking in, taking a bit of damage here. Pops the Shiver's Guard to slow down Black here, but Black blink call up in 1 second here. He's going to get Ice Ice Ice. No, the Doom is there. Ice 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 will die regardless to the sniper, and
Roshan's still alive.
Okay, Roshan's
CIS.
Let's go, boys. Chugga, chugga, chugga. The comeback train is a-coming, and Inflame, he's getting some decent farm here. He's got a Millionia completed on the sniper. This is actually the first, like, hey, sniper's not looking too bad right now kind of item.
He can actually hit people now.
Yeah.
And actually kill them.
And the Millionia plus Axe. This is, like, Black is just going to be so happy. That's the other luxury item for an Axe you can get is a Millionia, but you get a Sniper for it. So Sniper chucks it on Black, and
this is a huge window. Doom's dead. Doom's on cooldown, so even if he buys back, it's not a big deal. And it's siege time.
He's gone in on MMY. Mama, yeah. Could be in some trouble here. Nice full stuff out, but the assassin don't find him. Anyways, Black is in over his head. He's going to die. The Ice Blast is there. He's got no way out of this, unfortunately. So Black done for. Demons as well get sniped up. They've killed off 2 here. They can look to chase this one. Sniper from the low ground, just right-clicking down Burning. Burning's got a decrypt. Just gets off the decrypt in time. AO wants the kill, but he's going to get punished for this one with a Dragon Tail. Rocket Flare comes through. Burning's still alive. No vision for an assassinate. That Sniper was doing some serious work from the low ground. He played that fight well. He blinked out just when he needed to. If he hung around for any more right clicks, he would have paid the price. But Black, a bit too aggressive maybe with that forward blink.
He went in, but his team just didn't back him up.
Yeah,
that was the big thing. I mean, if you're gonna go that far head over heels diving into,
he hasn't got the best team who can back him up. Like Sniper was right clicking, throwing assassinates. Mirana's like just sit as far away and throw arrows. Dazzle can't go in. The only hero who can actually go in is Clockwork, which I guess maybe Clockwork didn't really go in. Maybe that's who you look at and say, hey, why didn't you fight?
Yeah. At the same time, I think CIS might have just been able to siege down the tier 3, and then it would have been much easier to break up onto the high ground, but instead they just straight up lose black. They do still have the Aegis over on the sniper, but I don't know how the sniper gets a whole lot of value out of this Aegis here. It's almost like CIS need to have Inflame get jumped, and then use that as an opportunity to somehow set up for black. Because if black is just jumping in first and then he dies, and then the tides of the fight turn around, then I feel like Inflame, if he dies, he's just going to die again. I don't feel like the Aegis is going to particularly do a whole lot for him.
You could, in theory, like, insta-blink on respawn. Yep. That's like the one niche scenario.
Yeah, but there are multiple blinks to chase you as well.
This is so... CIS are just roaming downriver past an observer. Like, DK spot every little bit of movement here. They have to blink dagger on their DK, but it looks like they're going to back off. Is there a gem of some kind? No gem. This DK invis rune could just be used for full, easy initiation. This is where, like, even a late-game Shadow Blade could just do some work, because it'll force out a gem from CIS or mass sentry wards, and Mushi now going to make his way back to base. Let's go 4k gold. Buys the Helm of the Dominator, so going to be going for some late-game light still here. CIS just struggles so much to siege high ground with their lamp. This tier 3 tower is very low, though, and it looks like it is going to get down to deny range and possibly even be taken out by this shrapnel. Or at least very, very close. Nice. Yeah, they get denied.
Top tower has
it wasn't going to die, but hey, you may as well deny it, because 30 HP tower is not going to do much good. So CIS, considering the high ground siege, they picked up a Crystallis on Sniper, so he's going for some crit here.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Everybody is sitting behind Sniper. Normally it's Sniper sitting behind everybody else, but in this case, Inflame, he's got the Aegis, he's the manly man.
I think Axe realizes if he gets jumped, they just lose the fight. Because Grave is never going to... If he's on the front lines, he get blinked stunned by DK, Ice Blast, and then he's dead. Grave will never not save you against Ice Blast. And as your blink stun, it's going to be on Inflame. Trying to set up an Axe initiation here, but Axe gets doomed. Sniper's done for. He's got the Aegis here, which is maybe the good news for CIS. Inflame's still alive for a little bit longer here. Going to be a cogs out on Ice, and he's already used his BKB. He's going to get arrowed as well. Grave comes in to save Inflame for a little bit longer, and he's going to use his Aegis in just a second. The
Doom's about to wear off.
Ooh, Clockwork. Where's that Axe? Axe looking for initiation. Blink. He's going to get the shivers. No call just yet. Mamaya. 2-3 hero call. Black's got a decent one, but he's taking a lot of damage here with the BKB. Gets the first chop onto the Witch Doctor. He's looking for another, but takes a big damage from level death. Misses the chop. He's going to wait for it to come off cooldown here. Ice getting low to the Sniper. Goes down. 3 heroes down the DK side. Buyback from your Doom here. Mushi dead as well. They've lost 4. Double buybacks coming through. Hookshot on the Apparition. Lamb going to go down. Now the Rax is exposed. Triple buyback coming out from DK. They're being broken right now. Mushi's blink 40. Wants Inflame here. Doesn't have the Aegis. Mushi's got one. He's got a BKB as well. And Ice showing up. Walks into some cogs here. Those slippery little nipples going to cover the retreat here. He blinks past, though. He's found Ayo here. Ayo who does not have a leap. All he can do is maybe turn and pop that Atos to slow the chase, but Ice BK beat up. And this will be the death of your Mirana. Full retreat mode from CIS. Meanwhile, in the top rounds, Demons get stunned up, trying to get his way out of there. Drops a gem as well. A costly defense, but a defense nonetheless from DK for now. Does Black even go back in? He's thinking about it. He wants Ice. Oh, he was looking for some chop suey action here. Ice slowed and hit by the Battle Hunger. Black not going to go for this one. He may be in over his head. The Ice Blast is there as well. Black, what are you doing? BKB, the chase. Ice. Can he? This is going to be close. I think Ice suddenly is like, wait, I'm going to die to one chop. And now he gets hooked. There's a Doom back online, though. The fight's gone on long enough. There is a Doom available. Does he Doom the Clockwork? He's waiting for the Axe, maybe, but he's going to die, so he just throws it before he dies. Clockwork gets doomed up. Axe is ready to reinitiate here. Mushi gets the stun onto the Clockwork, but Axe decides, probably rightfully so, do not go back in. He's got no buyback. If he dies again, things go bad. CIS have just got to play this a bit slow. They were a bit kind of over-ambitious after those buybacks came in. I think they just need to go full retreat there.
Yeah, it looked like Black actually wanted to go in on the Doom, but he called before he blinked. So he called, realized, oh man, I messed up. I can't blink and go for this kill, and ended up just hanging around. So just the 1-for-1. Tons of buybacks used in that last fight. Let's take stock. We got Lanham buying back, Ice bought back, Black bought back, Mushi bought back. It's almost fortunate that Ice died there as opposed to closer to a fight, because he's dead for a while, but at least he gets that really long death out of the way. I mean, normally you don't call a death a positive, but if there was any time to die within the next 5 minutes, that was probably the best.
If you die when the next push is coming, and you've suddenly got like a super long respawn, you're in some trouble. So, things neutralize. Like
kind of.
Range Rax gets a bit low, but at this stage, you lose a Range Rax, it's not really the end of the world. We're at that stage of the game where one Range Rax down is not going to lose you a game.
I think DK just realized, like, oh, man, we really can't afford to give away an Aegis, because that was exactly what won CS that fight, pretty much.
They also, like, overcommitted onto the sniper himself. I think they were expecting Doom to go in and get a slightly better initiation, because, like, they blink stunned the sniper, and Doom went in looking for other targets, like the Axe to Doom, and they just didn't get the ideal initiation there. They took way too long to kill the sniper. Like,
the sniper took forever to die. Yeah. They managed to wait out the entire duration of the Doom just because the sniper took a really long time to die. Then he got graved, and by the time that the grave wore off, the axe was up and ready to go. So
I think if they blow him up, even if he gets the blink out on like a good initiation, because all it cost them was a Dragon Tail, maybe a Doom onto another hero, but you can still defend the high, because sniper can't do that. Front lines siege your tower if he's got no Aegis. He was only able to do it because of the Aegis, so DK now smoked up. They knew what's coming their way, and
they want to avoid the siege. They don't want to get trapped inside their base. They want to jump first and jump fast.
Ice, he's ideally looking for probably the Axe with this Doom, while his teammate would love to blow up the Dazzle, prevent those Graves coming into play, although Ice Blast generally... Inflame is caught. Ice Blast going to come through as well. Grave is actually... Oh, doesn't get hit by the Ice Blast. Great force stuff coming out. Maybe a Gravey. The courier comes in the middle of the fight here. He's just picked up a Daedalus, maybe?
BKB.
They lose. Okay, gets the BKB. He's going to go down to the death board here now. Witch Doctor says his job is done. Doom's being used here. That's been on the Axe. Axe is ready to go back in. The Doom's worn off, but it seems CIS going to go retreat. TP from your Mirana, maybe cancelled. Level death. Oh, not up in time. The hook shot? Clockwork, please? Oh, that was... Okay, that was a Clockwork who died. He tried to hook out of there. What? A bit of a tough spot for CIS. They get jumped outside their base and just straight up lose fights. Axe getting taken out of every fight with this Doom. And the level 16 Ags Ice Blast is just... It missed that fight. I was about to say it's doing some... It's doing lots of damage, but I was like, wait...
But it's brutal. It's
if it lands.
If it lands, yeah. And it makes it... It does make it that bit more difficult for CIS to push up onto the high ground. And DK, the late game is well and truly kicking in at this point. So
yeah.
50-minute game, by the way. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like... I personally, if you ask me what time we're in game right now, I'd probably say like 30, 35.
Yeah.
Just because of how action-packed it's been and the hero composition.
I've really enjoyed this game. Like,
yeah, it's been a good one.
It's 15 minutes in when DK were like in a position where it's like the pushes weren't really working. I was like, oh, this game's going to be a bit of a struggle, maybe. And I thought DK would just end up turtling a bunch and the game would just drag to a farm fest. But CIS have been constantly aggressive, and this has been a really good game, I gotta say. Doesn't match up to that previous game of yours, but hey, who knows? We still got plenty of action left in us.
Yeah. Plenty of opportunities for some big plays, and Ice, he's hunting for demons.
Yeah, you use that Doom for a solo kill. There's not going to be another fight in this 100-second... Well, 60-second respawn on Dazzle, and you're not going to see CIS try and push while Dazzle's dead, so... by then, Doom's back up, good to go. It's a free pick-off, and Ice gets himself up to 4k gold.
And CIS just... They don't seem to quite know how to approach things now, because the straight up push didn't work. They got jumped outside of their base. Roshan has respawned now, so maybe a little bit of a contest as far as that's concerned. Blink Dagger on your Witch Doctor. Okay, MMY.
Aghanim Scepter just, like, your damage upgrade with an Aghanim Scepter on your death ward is just so massive that I don't know. The Ag Scepter upgrade is just so fantastic. From 1 bounce at level 3 to 4 bounces at all levels. Or 0 bounces right now. Like, it's quadrupling your damage output almost with that. It's just ridiculous. Not to mention you get more damage as well as a bazillion bounces. Like, as far as scaling goes, Witch Doctor Ag's upgrade is one of the stupidest scaling spells in the game.
Yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
I still don't understand like how they it's the only ultimate in the game which gets 3 to 4 times better when you get an Aghanim Scepter. I guess Tiny doesn't like improve his ultimate, it changes how his ultimate works. But
yeah, so I guess the plan for MMY is that he just wants to he can jump into the fights a little bit late. He might be able to blink into some trees and get a really nice death ward out. So I don't mind the pickup that much, honestly, but if he's feeling confident to not get stunned and just have good positioning in the fights, then yeah, I think the Aghanim Scepter would have been absolutely ridiculous. Though, I guess the problem for DK isn't necessarily so much killing their targets once they're on top of them. It's, you know, just making sure that they get those initiations and making sure that they catch the right heroes. And
yeah,
you know, Ice, refresher orb up on the Doom. So.
Yeah, I like this is the kind of late game item you need. Like he's dooming Axe every fight. Imagine if you can doom the Axe as well as like anyone else, like Dazzle
or just
Mirana.
Axe again.
Yeah, double. I think a lot of that, like we're seeing other heroes die so fast that. Well, the other problem is he's often being like if Clockwork hooks him, sometimes he's been forced to use the Doom on the Clockwork. But this just means if that's the case, he still has that second Doom for Sniper or ideally the Axe, as you said. So DK position near the Roshan pit, ready to go, ready to rumble. He's picked up the crit and damage aura on the Doom. I think this is where you really want the center stun almost. Like the damage aura is not bad, and they do kind of lack damage, so it's kind of 50-50 maybe. They just lack lockdown. Like after the DK stun, like their lockdown is actually not that fantastic.
Yeah, I think you could make a case for either here. It is a really substantial damage increase for Mushi, and
he blinks forward. He ignores the Clockwork, goes on AO on the Mirana. I kind of like that. An easier kill. The Ice Blast should finish off the Mirana there. With the ticks kicking in, and June going to go down regardless. He's just trapped on the front. They see full stuff out. Arrow going to be nicely dodged there. The Ice Blast finished off the Mirana, and now the Clockwork going down as well. Blink onto the high ground. Yep, you betcha. There's a gem on the ground. Mushi also has a gem of his own. Doesn't get any right clicks to cancel the blinks and the full stuff. Demon's still running, burning. Not going to find him. The Jukes. Demons. Chops their ankles and gets himself out of there.
He escapes, but just not a good fight at all for CIS. Again, Black has been completely unable to do anything in any of these last few fights.
Doom just pops a refresher, so he's going to start that cooldown on the... Well...
He just knows that he might need another one ready within the next little bit, so worth it to just
he could wait for the Doom to cool down and then have both Doom and refresher, but this just allows him to take Roshan, maybe contest Roshan, take another fight right away. So yeah, start the refresher cooldown, and... They will get scattered by a rocket flare at the Ancients, so CIS know they're not in Roshan right now. And DK do not want to go Rosh when there's so many heroes alive, because they take so long to kill Rosh that chances are they may get caught out and initiate on. They're winning these fights because they're getting the jump. Yeah,
and CIS smartly realized that they can't enter into a standoff over at the Roshan pit without dealing with these lanes first, so Inflame going to head over towards top lane, clear that out. AO's going to make his way down towards bottom lane. Handle that, and
Inflame's
then
looking like
maybe
a carry hero now.
We can start with a bit of a standoff. Well, an int carry.
he's gonna have his Daedalus soon. This
sniper. Sorry.
No.
I thought you said AO.
No, Inflame's starting to look like an actual
Inflame
carry
is Inflame is getting there. He's definitely looking pretty scary.
Daedalus can be, I think, purchased now. He'll still have the buyback, maybe a little short, so maybe about 500-600 away from that. He's got no reliable gold, so we'll have to be a bit careful with how much he spends. But Roshan being surrounded by DK, but Rocket Flare goes in, so unless they want to just reveal to their opponents that they are going Roshan, probably not going to see that happen. They want buybacks as #1 priority now, and Doom, it looks like 50 gold away. That's the main hero with buyback that they desperately need for this fight. And if the fight goes sour, they can just buy back, reset, and say, look, let's wait for things to be a bit better. I mean, speaking of heroes looking like carries as well, this DK is Satanic, and I imagine next item probably a Daedalus, and then he's suddenly hitting like a truck.
Yeah, this DK is just absolutely massive. And yeah, like you said, one big damage item for Mushi, and he's going to be able to go absolutely nuts. And he's just so damn difficult to kill as well. The axe threshold starts to look a little bit, even with the axe, starts to look a little bit puny compared to Mushi's HP pool right now. So we'll see what CIS can do. Black just really hit a wall once he started getting doomed every single fight, and now even his impact is starting to come into question a little bit, even if he doesn't end up being doomed. So we've now transitioned into Inflame pretty much having to carry this game, but like you said, he's getting scary. He's got his Daedalus up, another 3.3k gold, so damage is definitely there for the sniper.
I mean, Black the last several fights has done nothing, but all it's going to take is that one fight, 2-3 hero call with Mjolnir on himself, while Sniper's doing a bunch of right-click damage, and suddenly he looks like a hero again. So, while the last fights haven't gone well for him, if he manages to avoid the Doom and get a call off, suddenly that'll change.
Oh, and Inflame, this is such a manly play.
Wow, the YOLO
they smoke up straight into Rosh.
2-hero Rosh.
DK, Do they suspect at all? No way you suspect. You're like, oh, there's
Not
three heroes.
You see the heroes on the map? This is clutch.
Oh, man.
They're pulling plays. Ice Blast not going to scout this one out. Mirana tanks it a bit. Now going to throw the arrow from inside the pit. And goodbye, Roche.
No way.
They sneak their way in. Clockwork kind of reveals it now with his position, but it's too late. Ice Blast's going to scout it out, but sayonara.
They've done it. They've got the Aegis over on black.
Okay. Still,
pushing is hard. This isn't game. Pushing is still definitely very hard, and DK is still the masters of split push.
You can just jump this sniper.
Tactics,
like, this sniper is just so jumpable in any given fight. And you can't give him the Aegis because he needs all these items. Like I think dropping the blink daggers, he really needs his blink dagger. I think it's like it's more important than his treads at this point, in some ways. But
yeah, I would definitely.
Oh, you could drop the Sanjin Yasha actually. I would almost Aegis over Sanjin Yasha maybe. But we'll see. Black's a fan of ending 70-minute games with Sanjin Yasha. We saw with his Slark.
His Slark always seems to have that SNY despite how long the game goes. But
yeah.
So DK, I guess maybe the plan changes a little bit here. I mean, they do have the double Doom, so they can still just Doom Axe.
Inflame just goes blinking in. Below half HP, he just blinks into a giant creep wave where like a Doom was waiting. Like that is.
There is a Blink Dazzle backing him up, but Ice Blast means that that Grave is a little bit ineffective. So
okay, well, there's a regen rune at bottom if Sniper can happen his way onto that one. But for now, DK in a tough spot. I think they just at this point they're thinking let's just sit back and farm and wait for them to try push high ground because they don't want to be instigating fights when there's an Aegis from the Axe. Not that they're focusing, they just doom him and leave him alone. They focus other targets. So in some ways this Aegis is not the biggest problem for them, but it still doesn't mean they're fighting outside of their base. The plan doesn't change for DK.
Oh, Black.
Oh, they doom Black, and now you focus other targets. Mushi's got his blink cancelled by the Battle Hunger. They will end up focusing Black, unfortunately. No one else to target there. The second doom from Ice is not going to be cast in the end. He gets hookshot. He can doom the Clockwork, but I don't think he wants to. He may be forced to. He's just taking heavy right-click damage. He's going to go down. He can buy back, and he will do so immediately. Meanwhile, Mushi trying to kill Black a second time here in the middle here. Mushi has his Satanic available. He's taking big right-click damage from the Sniper. Sniper blinks out of there. Says he's had enough with Doom showing up once again. I think CIS realize this is not the time to fight.
Man, Mushi at one point in that fight had minus 27 armor from the weave, and he still had over 20 total. So,
yuck.
Yeah, not not the worst situation for Mushi. He's just a beast. But Dragon Form's almost down.
Mushi gets pushed back by the Cogs. The Ice Blast is there as well. Inflame taking a bit of damage here. The BKB gets procced as well. Now the Weave being used defensively. Ice has got a second Doom off. He's going to get Blink called here. Black's gone in. There's your Death Ward, but it gets immediately cancelled. MMY not doing enough damage. Sniper going to buy back as well. Buys the Boots of Travel. He wants back, and he's going to TP to a creep. Mushi kills it, though. Big plays from the Malaysian. He cancels the Sniper TP. Now Black's going to go down. Mushi could have just saved this fight for his team. They want Black. He's going to miss the chop. Actually gets cancelled. The stun's coming out. They kill off Black. The chase is now on for Demons, who does get a blink out of there. Pink's coming up top. A lot of creeps coming to siege these Raxes, but it looks like DK have held. If that Sniper TP's back in, DK could have been wiped there. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they find a way to focus down the Sniper and isolate him, but that could have gone very ugly for DK if not for that creep kill.
Yeah, it is worth pointing out that Burning messed up and hexed the creep in the midst of all of that.
Burning. Burning's massive, but his damage output in these fights not crazy, but it's hard. You're not getting life drain off against Sniper anyways. I guess you could decrypt yourself then life drain, but
he's still a huge pain in these fights.
He's tanky and just annoying to deal with. And does he go refresh or even get refresher hex? Or I guess that's only for hex. What else do you go? It's like
Dagon 5.
Yeah, actually not against Sniper. That's big damage, maybe.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, he could still even go for auras, or
go for
right-click
damage. Right-click damage?
He could go for Mjolnir.
Yeah!
Buy a Mjolnir, put it on your Dragon Knight. I could see that.
See right-click damage coming. Scotty. No, Scotty
Hugna.
That sounds...
I don't know how I feel about that
back in the days, you could attack while decrep with a Desolator. I think Scotty was the same. Those attack modifiers, you could attack while decrep.
For a little while, it was only orbs that were based on... what is it? Like the same slow effect that Orb of Venom is based on in
Desolator.
I know at one point Desolator at one point. I think also Diffusal at one point.
Oh, nice.
There have been some weird mechanics as far as decrep auto attacking is concerned.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but anyway, that's just, that's historical.
Yeah.
Maybe burning Blink Abyssal Blade? Huh? Not a fan? Not sold?
You may as well just get Refresher for your Hex then.
True.
Refresher's like a similar amount to the Abyssal Blade.
You don't have the right click. That's the big factor. No, I don't know what necessarily what Burning's gonna.
Could go for like a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is a pretty cheap item to get, but Blink isn't the worst ever. But Boots of Travel is kind of a no-brainer. At some point, you're probably gonna get Boots of Travel. But yeah, if some point he's gonna get 10k gold, what do you buy?
I think legitimately as a singleton damage item, he probably just goes like Mjolnir or Desolator.
5 or yeah. You could
Just
go hard if you want pure survivability. You get the Heart of Taras / Skadi.
Yeah.
You could get another Shiva's Guard for your team if you want some armor to deal with the weave as well as the sniper right clicks. Like Shiva's Guard, like sure the auras don't stack, but I think it's still a decent item. The AoE slow.
He could also get a BKB.
I saw someone in the chat mention this. E-Blade.
E-Blade, yes.
I think that's actually possibly...
That is probably the best choice.
I'm sold. Done.
Yeah, okay, thank you, chat guy.
Twitch chat.
We're both losing it here, gods.
Look, we're at 60 plus minutes now. This game going crazy.
I think it's less about the 60 plus minutes and more about the heading in on like 12 plus hours.
Sniperina onto the Yank Apparition. They're going to invis in. Black considering going high ground. The Assassinate will get the AA low. The blink is there from the Doom. Doesn't use the Doom just yet. There we go. First Doom on the Black. Now Doom getting stunned up. He's going to be the focus fire for now. 4 stuff out of there. Ayo, Marana. Is there a second Doom? It is back up now. He's used the Refresher here. Doom going to go chasing. Not going to get any kills here, so use the Refresher and everything, but both teams disengage. Like, both teams just struggling so much to get kills in a fight.
Everybody's so tanky.
And Force Staff's OP, man. Force Staff is just such a good item.
Force Staff is such a... Yeah. In these 60-minute plus games, Force Staff just completely
don't
prevents
replace Force Staffs at 60 plus minutes. Like, your 6-slotted Force Staff should be one of those 6-slotted items if you're, like, a support or a utility hero. Like, we see 3 Force on CIS, and Witch Doctor went Blink. I think Witch Doctor Force Staff would honestly been better than the Blink, but 2 Force on DK. Black gonna get initiate on, he gets Doom. That's a dead Black. Grave is only going to keep you alive a little bit longer. The 4 stuff, meanwhile, both June as well as the Witch Doctor helping get out of there. Black ends up going down. June now trapped in the trees. He's got no way out. Bernie just going to life drain him out, suck his life away. June's still very, very low. Buyback from the Axe. He wants to fight this one. Bugner does end up getting the kill with the life drain. The chase is on from Mushi. Blink's done in a second. He's still cutting him. He's preventing that Blink tag, and Mushi's got to find a way to get this in. Oh, in flame. No, he's trapped in the trees. He's going to go for the TP out here. Dunk from Black gets the Doom. He wants Mushi next. Mushi's going to stun here onto Ayo. Ayo taking heavy, heavy damage from Mushi with all the items he's acquired. He's right-clicking hard. Black wants another chop on Lamb. It looks like he will get him. 2 chops in one fight. The call. It's going to be up in 1 second here. Burning's going to be chased down here. Buyback from the Yanked Apparition. Black wants back in. He's got a call in a second here. The life drain still being used. The call comes a bit too late. They're very, very low. Goes your Dazzle. But they get the Pugna in the end. Buyback from the DK. Pugna has a buyback available. More than enough money from buyback. And CIS. Ooh,
they got Litter Axe.
Pugna, Dagon. There's your answer.
Dagon time. Okay.
Didn't have quite the money for an Ethereal Blade, and I think he just pulled back and said, look, if I lose this game with 5k, what's the point of having that 5k? Let's at least buy something.
It's Dagon time.
Well, he's hexing creeps. Let's see if he can Dagon some creeps down as well, because right now DK need all the damage they can get on heroes. And Lamb tanks another arrow, please. So where'd the sniper end up going? He TP'd somewhere. I didn't see exactly where he TP'd.
Okay, so he blinked into these trees, and then he TP'd to the mid creep wave.
Okay. He's a bit low on mana.
And then he rejoined everything and killed off the Dragon Knight. So it was well played by him.
Yeah. That kiting, DK was trying to chase him down and get a blink stun off, but he just once again kited so well.
Yeah, this game is also showing off a little bit of the late game weaknesses of the Dragon Knight. When his ultimate is down, he's not very impressive. Yeah.
He's like a blinking, like crappy blink stunner. And his right click damage, like right clicking as a melee DK is just very unimpressive.
Yeah, it really is. Especially when you're up against the sniper, as we've seen, he just gets kited around in circles.
Yep.
That S and Y is getting the mad maim value here in the late game.
Well, we'll see what the plan's gonna be from here on out. Doom's got no buyback. He's really just strapped for gold. He needs to find that buyback because his is not on cooldown, like the Pugnas, like the Dragon Knights. So Doom needs to make sure he has that available. And this is the stage of the game where BKBs are also down to 4 seconds. And that's where some of these heroes are really struggling. DKs, Dooms. Pugna does not have one. But looking at the Radiant side, Sniper's still up to 7 seconds, which isn't exactly ridiculously long, but it's still decent. Black's is down to 4 seconds, though, and, well, that pretty much does it for your BKBs.
Yeah. So if they kill Black, he doesn't have buyback available. He pretty much bought back immediately after dying, so he's going to be dead for a really long time. Inflame still has buyback up, so he can kind of afford a death, but you know, obviously not ideal.
Roshan has respawned, by the way, so I don't think DK have scattered it just yet. But it looks like they've got some skeletons. These will make their way. Is it Doom? Yeah, Doom's picked up Ensnare?
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah, that's a questionable creep pickup.
I mean, they needed more lockdown, but like you meant, yeah.
There's no like channeling spells you need to cancel, really. Like, what do you actually need the Ensnare for?
It helps against the sniper, but yeah.
A little. Oh god, Mushi, that's
Mushi.
Not, okay. He's okay. There's no.
He's alright.
That long range weave.
Get that vision, get that minus armor going.
Now DK seems to know Roshan back up, and
somebody's got to deal with top lane. The fact that they're now downloaded Rax is actually becoming pretty relevant. And
yes,
CIS.
This is where you look at Sniper maybe sneaking into that Roshan pit again and managing to find another Roshan for his team. Speaking of Inflame and Sniper, he's got 6.4k. He can replace that Sanjin Yasha maybe at some point, or
yeah, I think so.
Could replace the BKB, but it's still 7 seconds, which is pretty healthy. You get Butterfly, probably Butterfly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think Butterfly. You don't really need an MKB or anything this game.
He could go Scotty, I guess.
Scotty's not
if he still wants something in the same vein of
blinked on the demons. Oh, he just blinked on the high ground. He blinked like into 2 heroes on the high ground just as one of those heroes blinked back. Mushi like blinked towards mid lane as the Dazzle blinked at him. That was a suicidal blink from demons. But he gets away with it.
Ward secured.
Ooh.
He didn't get the D ward.
No, he didn't get the D ward.
But he did manage to place a ward of his own.
Yeah. There's a gem on the A. That'll get.
Yeah, it's not gonna last very long, probably.
And Black TP's back to his own base. So what's he got in mind here? He's still holding onto that plate mail. I like they never turn that into anything. Oh, meanwhile, Inflame runs into Mushi. He's going to be a bit careful. Offensive weave being used, so Mushi going to start losing armor bit by bit here. Lamb assassinated. That's what you get punished for taking that D-ward here. And they're going to see MMY back in the base here, so maybe they want to try and take a fight. Burning, you got to be careful. He's got a 4-staff if he gets hooked and cogs, but there's a lot of damage output to deal with him. And it looks like CIS just want to keep on trying to create space such that they can get Roshan here.
Oh, they've got a Lincoln Sphere for the Marana. It's just about to be delivered. If they can surprise DK with this could be...
Put it on the axe.
This could be pretty big.
Just wasting one of the 2 dooms could win you the fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh god, Mushi, trying to tank some more arrows for the team. No, this is a clutch item to be having here. I didn't like the Atos too much. Haven't seen much good use come out of that, but this Lincoln Sphere is gonna be definitely worthwhile. So for DK, they can sit back. They can. Right, at this stage of this, they're just thinking, hold on to buybacks and defend. Like I don't even know if they're gonna try and contest Roshan necessarily. And IG are watching this game thinking, holy crap, we may just be getting our playoff spots saved by CIS, who are yet to get a win in the Mars Dota2 League. They're 0-4. This is going to be CIS's first and only win.
Go CIS! That's the IG camp.
Yeah, cheering on.
Now.
Well, this is going to be a very disappointing tournament for DK if they get knocked out of the groups with just 1 win. CIS knocked out regardless of the result, but they're still playing their hearts out right now on the main stage in China. At the Mars Dota2 League. So no more Sanjin Yasha. Sad days, but it had to happen.
He's got mad damage and he has the buyback available, so things looking pretty good for Inflame. Who would even... nobody can even really carry the Aegis at this point for CIS if they go for
Axe can drop his plate mails, probably the best bet. They go in, they want Inflame, he gets 4-staff into the DK team. The second 4-staff not there. Inflame going to die at least once, it looks like. The Doom being used first on him. Second Doom coming soon. You can wait for the Sniper to TP back in. Should he buyback? Yep, insta buyback coming. And with that, DK say, let's hold our cool. No. Blink in from CIS. He's got that second Doom. He's maybe waiting for the Sniper. He could use it on Black in just a second. June taking a lot of damage. Will end up going down after this Grave wears off, it looks like. Yep, he goes down. Where's our Sniper? He's come back in. Assassinate goes through, but DK still everyone fully healthy. The Atos gets a blink off, so that Atos doing absolutely nothing as per usual. And CIS has a Doom ready and available. We see a mix-up from DK. I don't think CIS were expecting Inflame to just get straight up Doom there.
Yeah, and...
Also, the 4-staff kind of working against CIS for once.
What is CIS going to do? Is the sniper just going to sell his
They're going for
blink?
Roshan. DK smoked up. This is bad news. Bad news. For who though?
Bad news bears. This is probably it.
The chop comes out, gives Black some movement speed. He's trying to initiate, reveals the smoke here. Mushi's ready. They get an observer just for this momentary vision. The rocket flare going to scan him out. Mushi's going to stun, but he blinks past, looking for MMY. MMY blinks out though. Now Mushi gets hooked up. The arrow going to hit Mushi as well. Doesn't get the BKB off. Ice Blast comes in. Mushi can now BKB. No, he's holding on to it smartly so. DK have pushed them away from the Roshan pit. The chase now on. Where's Ice? He's going to get assassinated soon. He's got no BKB. He's going to blink in 3 seconds, but he can't get off of the Battle Hunger. He may just have to throw this Doom. 4 stuff away. There's your Rod of Atos once again. Ice. Once AO maybe, the Blink Stun is there. AO going to get graved up here. No Ice Blast available just yet, and he may just survive with that grave on himself. He's got Leap in a second, can TP home, and Demon says, don't TP home, I got heals for you. They've got to stay nearby because of Roshan being up, and both teams just fighting.
DK, you're tier 4s! You're tier 4s!
Look who needs tier 4s. Screw the tier 4s.
DK need tier 4s.
Yeah, they do. Dagon 5 almost up for your Pugna. Burning, I mean, honestly, this Pugna's been very underwhelming in these fights. We have not seen...
Well, what do you expect from it?
Yeah, it is
honestly.
a Pugna. He could be saving heroes from the sniper, like Team Decrypts, but... I mean, I guess that that's not something you, like, write home about in the team fight. I just haven't seen hexes, I guess, is the main thing. The side of the Vice has not been that clutch this game whatsoever.
Yeah, he got a hex off on the Clock in that last engagement, but it hasn't been
Clock once he
decisive.
Once he hooks in, like Clock's job is. I mean, I guess you can cancel his 4 stuff or like a mech usage maybe for temporarily, but this top lane, Burning's still there. He's got no way to TP into the fight here, but they make sure that no Roche is going on with the Ice Vortex.
Inflame, he's on a mission. What's he up to?
Bit of a sneaky Reno. Burning's got Decrypt and Hex. Like, this doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, surely this doesn't work.
Even if you BKB yourself, Burning just self-decrypts, unless you, like, perma-bash lock
Inflame, you gotta get out of here pretty quick. Okay, he's gonna be okay. DK not going for him. But they know that CIS are split because they saw the sniper top.
Mushi wants to jump mid. Clockwork has a hook shot to a teammate.
I didn't TP to the creep wave. Okay, CIS playing safe, fighting back, knowing that they don't want to take a 4v5.
Oh no, Ice, please stop taking arrows. Oh, Black wanted to go in that. The hookshot goes on the Doom here, but Doom can BKB this off. 4 stuff out as well. Mushi now pops his BKB. June. Another 4 stuff coming out. That's AO. AO, this Mirana is just like team medic right now. Burning going to get called out. 4 stuffs galore all over the place. Mushi blinks in. He's caught in flame on the sniper. You've got to keep this sniper alive. Sniper getting low. I don't think he's even got the buyback. It's on cooldown here. He gets doomed up. The Witch Doctor ultimate. Look at it go. They've got one. They've killed the Axe here. Sniper going to go down as well in a second. The Grave about to wear off. Can they get the last bit of damage here? In flame. Healed up once more. He goes down. No buyback for your Sniper. The buyback from the Axe. This is it. Mushi going to catch a stun on AO. The Lincoln Sphere on cooldown for 1 more second. And with that, that's a dead Mirana. Drone's still alive. They've kept it alive. Ice TPing himself back there. And Mushi now leading the charge. Demons nearby in close proximity. Axe thinking about going back in. The blink out with the Battle Hunger on. And now mid lane being sieged. 4 DK heroes alive. Sniper dead for almost 2 minutes. Mirana dead for 1 minute. Possible Raxus coming DK's way. Mushi with the deny gets rid of the Battle Hunger. Every little bit being used by DK here. Blink. Poison touch from the Dazzle here. Mushi loses ulti form, so this is a lot weaker. Black goes in. He's going to get a chop on Lamb. No, he doesn't. He misses it. Lamb just gets the mech heal off, and now the Ice Blast going to be off the mark here. That could have killed off Black. Black going to die regardless. The Maledict damage is just too much. Or will it be the Breathe Fire? He's going to get out of there. Maledict. Tick, tick. He goes down. Oh, no. With that, Axe is dead. Sniper is dead. Both for over a minute. Mushi says, I don't care what you guys can do to me. I've got a BKB. He can proc that shortly if he needs to. But right now, it's just some pesky Mirana right clicks. But with 40 plus armor, those right clicks from a support Mirana do very, very little.
Yeah, and if Mushi wanted to, he could just pop a Satanic and slap some creeps and he'd be just fine. He's just an unkillable siege tank without the the sniper and the axe. So
and
that might just be it.
At least double Raxus we're looking at. Sniper's got 45 seconds here, and DK, they're not done. They've got Burning, careful. Life Drain. He's going to be healing himself almost back up to full HP with this. The Ice Blast there onto 2 heroes. That's a dead Mirana and possibly the Clockwork as well. The Ice Blast should finish him off here with the help of the Maledict. 4 heroes now on the sidelines. Just Dazzle left standing. DK, go for the throne. I guess they want to secure the double Raxus just to be on the super safe side, but they've got 25 seconds with only Dazzle alive. They're going for the Mega Creep. Say throne. We could maybe get it, but Sniper's back in 20. Let's just secure the third lane of Raxus, the Mega Creeps, and go from there. They've got so much money from this. Mushi with 8k plus gold. Everyone is just filthy, filthy rich here. 6k Witch Doctor, 6k AA, 4k on your Pug. Now Mega Creeps acquired for DK. Now they consider tier 4s, but they'll see the Sniper respawn and maybe think twice about this. Sniper also has buyback.
I think this is...
Sniper has 2 lives.
Sniper versus the world!
Look, man. It's like 2 snipers versus the world. He wants Ice. Ice throws the Doom out. They want to try focus down the throne with this, and in flames. Dude, look at that damage output on Mushi. That's pitiful. Nice blink dodge on the Ice Blast here. Now Sniper gonna get focused down. He will buy back instantly. Axe is gonna get here too, but the throne just being sieged down. There's nothing CIS can do, and it looks like DK, after 78 freaking minutes, they found a way to break through CIS. It looked like CIS had, and DK keep their hopes and dreams alive in the Mars Dota2 League. What a game. What a freaking game.
That was just... That was not a game on the same level as the DK versus
a bit
LGD match
clownier.
Earlier. A little bit more clown shoes for sure. I think as Aaron would say,
yep.
But yeah, still.
Oh man,
CIS really putting it to DK. I mean, and DK again relying on not really out executing in the early game and closing the game out quickly, but instead just knowing that okay, look, we're super experienced in dragging the game out. We'll just take it late and we'll hopefully win there. We've got the superior draft as far as late game is concerned, but
they did not
make
not
a convincing
late game
performance.
Decision making.
Yeah, not a convincing performance, I would say, from either team.
DK have really been, in some ways, one of the bigger disappointments of the tournament. Like
everybody thought, oh yeah, DK 5-0, no problem,
so
easy.
I'm gonna quickly try to find a result from our other match, which decides the playoffs outcome.
Okay, let's figure
so we had LGD versus Vici. This is pretty much decide everything. And LGD won. We've got 3-way ties. I don't know if we have tiebreak matches. I see a lobby up, which may suggest we have tiebreak matches. It looks like we have tiebreak matches. We've got tiebreak matches.
Tiebreak matches.
We can cast. We can. There's some like TI4 games going on, but we got 3 other streams of TI4 qualifiers, guys. But I believe we have tiebreak matches.
What do you know?
I'm in a lobby, which is hosted by
I am also in a lobby, so I guess that's it. Off to tiebreakers we go.
So we have a 3-way tie for 3rd place. DK, IG, and Vici Gaming, all on a 2-3 record. First place, Newbie went undefeated, 5-0.
Yes. Second
place went to LGD, who ended up 4-1, and we have a 3-way tie for 3rd. So crazy stuff.
CIS 0-5.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say CIS. That's not like a bad showing from them.
Yeah, that's not awful. That's a pretty good games. Honestly, over the course of the series, over the course of the tournament, but no wins.
Well, I guess the plan was to go to like some TI4 qualifier matches on this stream once Mars was done, but it looks like that's no longer the plan.
Mars is no longer done.
Yeah, so. It was Mars ends, then we go to tiebreaker matches, which in theory was going to be we get the last couple games. So guys, if you want to watch the TI4 European qualifiers, head on over to twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit, twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit3, or Highground TV, twitch.tv/Highground TV. Plenty of TI4 European qualifiers match, but we're going to stick to the MarsTV Dota2, whatever it's called, Invitational, I don't know, MarsTV Tournament, Dota League, it's the Dota2 League, and myself, Gods, Baseskip, we're losing our minds, 80-minute games, and we started 12 hours ago. It's 9 a.m., and our first game started at 9 p.m. Awesome.
Oh,
that's my kind of day of Dota, so let's take a break. When we come back, guys, tiebreakers, I don't know who versus who, but it's one of those two of those 3 teams playing in our first tiebreak. It'll be a 3-way round robin, best of 1 probably. Maybe they use time rating should remain tied. I don't really know, but it's late there in China. I don't imagine they want to be up all night, guys. So stick around. Tiebreaker matches coming up soon.